Okay, our being here today is basically to come and check on the progress of the construction of this abattoir here in Isiolo, because it is a very key project within the bottom-up economic transformation agenda under the Kenya Kwanza administration. And we as government attach a lot of importance to this project, considering that one of the value chains that the Ruto administration is really very keen on is one on beef, dairy, and the leather value chains. We also know very well that livestock production contributes significantly to the change of livelihoods within the people that live in the Asaro areas. We also know very well that for us to really be able to participate as government to deliver on the plan, there is need for us, in conjunction with the county governments, to work very closely so that our agenda is really fast-tracked. So we really regret the time that this project has taken, but at the same time appreciate that this administration has really given it a lot of focus, has given it a lot of support, and we expect that now, since the contractor is on site and all systems are now working and moving the right way, we expect to have this project completed in the next few months.
This project here is going to do exactly what the government wanted to do with the bottom-up economic transformation agenda. It will put money in the pockets of our pastoralists consistently for the first time, right from the very bottom. So anybody who has a goat or a cow or a sheep now can know within a few months they can bring their cattle here or their livestock here and they get paid for it. So it's going to change the economy completely of this entire region. We are branding this Isiolo of ours as the meat hub of Kenya. We will produce here, we'll do value addition through this facility you have seen here, which is a very modern, first-class, fully automated facility for value addition of our meat. And then we'll refurbish the airport. We spoke with the PS of transport and he says all they need to do is extend the runway. We already have cold rooms that have been designed for that airport to chill our meat as it's waiting to be taken abroad. So this is a very important part of that value chain to ensure that we put money in the pockets of our pastoralists.
With the county government, the ministry is very working closely with the 6 counties that are meant to supply raw material for this abattoir. And you know, raw material is sheep, goats, camels, and the cows. So part of the program we are doing is to work closely with them to ensure that there is increased support in the counties to produce more animals for supply to this market. And we are not only want just to increase the numbers, we also want to produce quality animals that are able to meet the demand of our market. And that is why, for example, the Ministry of Agriculture, the State Department of Livestock Development, we are working on doing feedlots. And I'm happy also to announce that immediately we are from this event, we will be launching the construction of a feedlot, maybe a maximum of 15 kilometers from here, that is along the Isiolo, Meru, Mbonda. And the idea of that feedlot is to make sure that animals or farmers take their beef, their goats there for fattening, their quality is improved for supply to this abattoir. We are also working closely with the county government to ensure all these other counties are able to support the farmers to understand the concept and be able to improve the quality of our animals that will be coming here. So as we progress with the construction of this, or completion of the construction of this abattoir, then we are also, on the other hand, trying to build a supply capacity by ensuring that our farmers are really engaged, and we are also able to advise our farmers how to feed, how to ensure that the animals that they finally want to deliver here meet the standards that are required by our market, so that we have an end-to-end ecosystem that ensures that we have endless supply of the animals that are required to make sure this facility operates optimally.
But I would like to take this opportunity to thank World Bank for supporting us through Ministry of Agriculture, Climate, Smart Agriculture, which assisted us to kick off. As a county government, we have injected around 400 million, and we have hired a consultant who really guided us through implementation of this project. Last week, the consultant and the foreign contractor and the local contractors were here, and they went around to see how far we have gone with implementations. So in that assessment, we have a report, I think, which we have even shared with World Bank, that there's an additional cost we require to complete this project at the tune of almost 120, because of various reasons, because of unforeseen things like the water. We have drilled several boreholes, and we have sufficient water to run the abattoir, but the quality is, the water is a bit silent, so we need to do purification. That is also an unforeseen cost. There are several unforeseen costs that really emerged. So it is totaling to about 170 million. I think if we get that support, we are going to finish that project within the timeline.
It's a big boost for the people of Isiolo and this region, because it does not only, it creates a source, it makes this as an aggregation center for the animals, or for the 6 counties we are talking about. It creates opportunity for business for the people around here, not only by way of selling meat, but you see also, it's also when there is a source and there is the support we are talking about, gives opportunity for people now to have that confidence that once I've kept my animals, there is an off-taker somewhere. And this is what we want to ensure that happens, to build the economy of this region. Also to get to extents of whereby now we'll have a situation or a region that we can be able to claim globally a certain market share of market of beef, mutton, camel, because I believe there is very great potential. So the government is keen in giving support to this region for us to be able to attend that end, and that is why I want to ask the farmers, the livestock keepers of this particular region, really to seize the moment and take the advantage that the Ruto administration, the goodwill that is there, to really improve on their lives, because government is putting a lot of investment into this space, and I believe once the farmers come in, we have programs that are organizing farmers in cooperatives. Yeah, we have farmer programs that are all geared towards ensuring that capacity to produce animal feed is built. So all these government programs that are really impacting seriously on the well-being of our people, please, we are saying let the people really take full advantage of this, because finally, when we do it, we are all participating in growing the economy of this country. The contractor, is telling us is ready to finish in another 6-10 days max. But because of anything that is unforeseen, let us give him, if he does it in the next 6-10 days, well and good. But for purposes of making sure that this facility is fully operational and we are good to go, even if we were to give ourselves a maximum of some other 9-10 days, 3 months, I think it's reasonable enough. So we would appreciate the facility finished yesterday, but let us, we have asked him and we have told him he really requires to work day and night to ensure that he completes the project as fast as it is practically possible. So let's work with 60 to 90 days. Fines for unforeseen costs during the implementation process. So it's not a big thing, it's not a big issue that should worry anyone. When we come here, we see the KESA project is domiciled in my ministry, right? And it's one of the projects that have really actually acquired or absorbed 90-80% of the resources that the World Bank had. I don't know whether you were in Naivasha when the CECs in Naivasha last week, in Mombasa. I don't know, were you in Mombasa? No. That's why you may not be able now to clearly know or give the factual story. Because we had a meeting in Mombasa with all the CECs, most of them came in Mombasa, and with the World Bank. And there was a request for extension because the project is supposed to be finishing, because some counties or some other people did not finish or do what was required. That's the delay. So nobody should feel as if we are not going to finish these projects. We have adequate resources. I've talked to the World Bank. I've talked to all the relevant players, because this is being done for the good people of this country, and it is a project that is core to the heart of the administration of William Ruto. So Waziri, we work closely together. Don't worry, because this will be done.